All right. We made day 2 of the Super Tournament. BFL in the LBL division on Kentucky Lake. Going into day 2 in 9th place. And man, I'm feeling pretty good. I qualified for the regionals. And the goal today is to stay in that top 10. And hopefully finish in the top 5. Because the top 5 gets a little piece of hardware. The money spins, the hardware lasts forever. So I'm kind of setting my goals on that. It's going to be a good day. Drew Levi Kohl. It's kind of interesting. Levi is in a tie for the AOY in the division. There's a little bit of a mix-up going into this tournament. Clint Knight was sitting in first place. He had a tough day 1 and he didn't qualify for day 2. So Levi and Clint are tied in points. Levi's in 9th place. He needs to finish better than 9th place to take the AOY. So he's nervous. He's feeling it. You know, we talked a little bit about it in the morning. There's a lot on the line for him. So that just adds to the drama of the whole tournament. I did a practice video and day 1 video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It was pretty good. You can kind of just see how I got to this position. And also, there's a lot of people that watch the videos that have not subscribed. Please subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated. It's free. It does not cost a thing. And give me a like. Also, one more thing. We do live streams on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. We have all kinds of guests. If you're not doing anything on a Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, come join us. But let's get into day 2 of the BFL Super Tournament. Day 2 of a Super Tournament is a completely different feel. It goes from 96 down to 19, so it's more intimate. Things run a little bit different in the morning, and it's a surreal feeling. It's more laid back, and you just know that you're fishing with people that qualified for that day 2. So it's just got a neat feeling. It's very unique. Guys that have made the day 2, you know what I'm talking about. So it starts out where everybody fires up their motor and they all pull the kill switch at the same time, and then we all go single file starting from 1st all the way to 19th. That's the way that they take off. There's one flight. Everybody's doing at 2 o'clock, and as we idle by the tournament director, we have our live wells open, do a live well check, and then you continue to idle off. Good morning, folks. We are fishing day 2 of the Super Tournament BFL on Kentucky Lake. Drew Levi Kohl here, and we are just waiting for the morning prayer, national anthem. Got 19 boats fishing today. We're both sitting in position number 9. Conditions, not a lot of wind today, but they said not a lot of wind yesterday, and it definitely blew. Water temps are mid 80s. Looks like we got bluebird skies for the most part. Qualified for the regionals, gonna get paid, so life is good. I'm just gonna try to put as many fish in the boat as I can, net as many fish for the man up front, and we're just gonna have a fun day, enjoy our time out in the water, get there and back safe, and just leave it all out there. What's the plan today?
We're gonna go scoping.
Going scoping? No hoping, just scoping?
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna take our opportunity every shot that I get. I'm gonna have to what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna have to make hay when there's hay available to make. I don't know. I'm still tired, but anyway, we're ready to get out there, get our lines wet. So hopefully I'll see you in the weigh-in line.
Boat number 3, we have Edward Getty and Ed Daniel. In boat number 4, we have Harbor Levy, Wesley, James. In boat number 5, we have Brad Hutchinson, Adam Lucas. In boat number 6, we have Keith Claridge and Daniel Nolan. In boat number 7, we have Jerry Singleton, Ethan Wheeler. In boat number 8, we have Brad Kell, John Levy. In boat number 9, we have Levi Kohl, Gator, Montgomery. Boat number 10, we have two more games. Zach Calder.
The little ones are biting. Yeah.
He was sitting under the surface.
Was he?
Like, just underneath the surface.
Yeah, I was getting rid of top water. Yeah, a little bit better. Hook just popped right out. There he is. That's a little one. Yeah. Man, I had to let him eat it and eat it and eat it. Ain't gonna help. Oh yeah. You can try to go right or left.
Whichever way he goes.
There you go.
Barely had him.
Yeah. Boy, he looked bigger when he jumped. He's still a good fish, but
You heard my drag when I said
I
that.
know. He's down there having a nice morning, hanging out, relaxing.
It's tilting small now.
Yeah. That's shocking. I would have went the other way just by eyeballing it because of his gut, you know. Damn. White bass kicking my butt.
What?
Them white bass are kicking my butt. I think that's what it is. Came off. Ooh. You might have needed a net on that one. I can't believe how close they let you get to him.
It was because that one I lost, he freaking, whenever he come off, I don't know if you seen him, he was swimming under the surface straight at the boat looking for the bait.
Oh, was he?
But I reeled it out, and I followed him. All his friends come with him and sitting right there in front of the boat.
Huh.
Chicken 3/4.
3/4 pound upgrade?
It's a 2 3/4
Oh.
on a 198.
Okay. I don't know what I got, but it's big. I think it's a drum, probably. Yeah, drum. I got him. Thanks. Got me excited for about 2 seconds. It got me excited for about 2 seconds.
Nah, he's not big enough to feel like a drum.
Yeah.
When I'm excited, you get excited.
Yep. Wow.
Maybe a catfish. I think it's a catfish.
Oh, need the net anywhere or not? Yeah.
When I first pulled into him, his head wasn't going to move.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got some weight to him too. Nah, it's a yellow bass. Dang. Big old blue. It's bigger than the last one. Ooh, can't get the net. How that happened? There's a hole in the net. He slid through that thing. Slimy bastard. You're welcome.
Dude's a straight up catfish killer.
Yeah, he slid through that. That big old fish slid.
Because there's only like 2 rows.
Yeah. Well, them white bass are thick right in through here. They're all over this thing. Last one stabbed me through my shoe. I dropped it on my foot and it stabbed me. Maybe the net. Oh, finally. Thank you. Persistence pays off. Yay, I get to walk across stage.
All right, finally, we get one in the boat. Man, I've been back there grinding, casting, just trying to stay positive, not spin out, and it paid off, finally. It's difficult back there watching Levi catch fish after fish after fish. You know, he's cold a couple times, and, you know, something that's really tough for you co-anglers that are watching is to not have anything in the box and watch your boater culling through fish. It's just part of the game, but you just keep trying. You want to do what they're doing. You know, Levi's a really good scoper. He was targeting just little pieces of cover, and he's really good at it. So it's, you know, the chances of you throwing the same bait and dropping it within a foot or two of the fish that he's targeting is pretty slim. So you got to kind of stick with your game plan and hope that and try to target some fish that aren't doing the same thing, and that's what I did, and it paid off. Just throwing that Carolina rig got me some bites yesterday, and, you know, I had a lot of confidence with it going into the tournament. So, you know, hey, I'm feeling good. I'm going to be able to actually walk across the stage with the fish, and I'm feeling good about that. So, you know, the day's still young. I still got time to upgrade. Something I did learn last year in this same tournament, the super tournament last year, I fished with Jake Lawrence. And Jake is one of the best with the front looker. Super, super good dude. We had a lot of fun, but I zeroed in that tournament. I had one opportunity. I had a really good smallmouth up to the boat. I fought it and it just pulled off. You can go back and watch that video. It's a pretty good video. You can watch a master at work. But I learned a lot from that tournament. And it was interesting. It was a little bit of a mental thing the night before the tournament, when I knew I was going to be fishing with Levi and I knew we were going to be doing similar things. So I told myself when I was fishing with Jake on the ride home after I zeroed that if I ever get in that position again, I had some things that I was going to do different. And here I am in this tournament that you're watching right now, and I'm in that same scenario. So it's like put up or shut up. Am I going to be able to actually do the things that I thought about for a year, the corrections that I wanted to make? And you know, I feel like I did. I feel like I got one in the boat. I'm 100% better than I was last year. So that's a bonus. It's good to like think about things, kind of soak your wounds, and then when you get put into that same position again, you're able to change the outcome. So let's get back into the video because we got more fish catches.
Catfish? Oh my God, they are getting bigger. Fishing with Catfish Hunter up here. That's number 4. Yeah, another good one, man. We'd have a meal for the whole block. Yeah, that's the biggest one, I think.
Normally identify as bass.
You'd have about 37 or 40 for 3.
Yeah, everybody that gets mad at all the college boys always win. We come to college to fish. That's all we do is fish. Like, it's like pro. Like, we go to class, we go fishing. Like, I take all online so I can fish more.
Catfish again? Jesus, man, they're all big. Uh-oh. Your minnow got caught in there. There you go. I thought he came off. Freaking beast, man.
Kentucky Lake's got all these suckers.
All right, folks, midday report. It's pretty tough out here. It is pretty tough. I managed to drag up 1 keeper, so feeling good about that. We got less than 2 hours to go, though, so we're getting down to nitty gritty. Levi's had a limit for quite a while. He's called out several times, but neither one of us are where we want to be. It's hot out here, but we do have a little bit of wind. Bluebird skies, water temps like 82, 83. 84, something like that. Normal visibility. We're just gonna keep our heads down, keep on grinding until it's time to run this boat back to Paris Landing. Anybody that just thinks the catfish lay on the bottom and eat chicken liver is wrong. Damn, I'm getting a workout today. I think it's the most weight I've ever lifted as a net man. It's gotta be. I know that sound. It's a drum, isn't it? It's another catfish. I'll get the net. God, he ate it too. Might need the net. Nope. That'd be close, but I don't think so. Maybe. I think he's short. 14 and a half. Where's your board at? Oh, there it is. Man. Nope. 14 and a half. Video is going to be heavily saturated with catfish. You boys are going to be calling you the Catfish King. I said I ain't fishing, so I can stand up here.
Now them big ones up top are like catfish. Yeah, that one's a catfish. Just come up for it. See, that's like some people use that. I can't stand to use an amber color for live scope.
That's what I use.
It has to
You
be
just
green.
you like the green?
Has to be green or blue.
The catfish?
Yep. See, I mean how fast he come for it.
There, look, there's a bunch of them down there.
They come for it so fast I couldn't have got away from him.
You got too far.
Even though he did look like a catfish,
It's just such a big blob.
sometimes.
Sometimes it's a bass. Ugh. God, they're all tanks.
All right, I wanted to share with you real quick the baits that I used in both of these terms, day one and day two, and how I did make an adjustment that I think was very, very key on day two. The day one video, if you saw it, I was fishing behind Gary and he was throwing a big topwater. You know, we were fishing shallow and I did throw a topwater behind him, but something I learned a couple years ago was when your boater's throwing a topwater, throw something subsurface. This was too shallow to really throw a jerkbait, which would have been my #1 choice. So I decided to throw a chatterbait. You know, I was just throwing a jackhammer chatterbait, not the exact same one, but I had like a Hawgz Custom Baits swim bait on the back of that, but it was just a 1/2 ounce chatterbait in kind of a shad color. And I was burning that over that shallow water, and I did catch a couple fish doing that. I was just throwing it on a Virtus red diamond. No, actually it was a Virtus blue diamond. It wasn't this swim jig rod that I have right here. It was their blue diamond, their bladed jig rod. It's a 7'2", really good chatterbait, spinnerbait, swim jig type rod, 15-pound test, and just a 7-to-1 gear ratio reel. So that produced a couple fish for me on day one, but I threw it on day two and it just wasn't happening. So day one, I caught my second keeper throwing a Carolina rig, and I was throwing a brush hog, you know, a baby brush hog. It's a great bait, you know. Co-angler Carolina rig is a really good technique to be throwing behind your boater. It does. I'm not gonna say it gets a lot of bites, but it pertains to those fish that are a little bit more neutral, maybe even negative, and you can put a heavier weight on there, drag it around behind your boater. Typically I fish a 1/2 ounce when I'm doing that, because I'm trying to minimize my snags. As long as you're not fishing really, really deep, and as long as it's not super, super windy, and if I can get away with a 1/2 ounce, that's certainly what I did. So day one, I was fishing that baby brush hog, and I caught a really good solid fish. And I started out with that baby brush hog because I had confidence in it, but for whatever reason, they weren't hitting that green pumpkin. I felt like I fished it long enough. I kept it honest. I felt like I should have got, you know, more bites than I did on it. So I have to give credit to Mike Russell. You guys know Mike Russell, Bag 5 Baits. Good dude. He was talking about throwing this little sucker right here. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I try to keep it honest on this channel, but a little Zoom Z-Crawl, the junior version is what I went to. And that might have been the deal, but I think more importantly was changing the color. You know, we had really bluebird, sunny skies. The wind wasn't nearly as brutal as it was the day before. And I switched from a green pumpkin to a watermelon red. And I was fishing a tournament years ago in Table Rock. Well, it wasn't that long ago, it was 2 years ago, but I ended up finishing 5th place down there. And I made a change on that day. I was throwing a shaky head that day, but I started out with a green pumpkin and I went to June bug, and then I went to a watermelon red. And I started getting some bites. The water was a lot clearer down there, and it was just more slick. But going to a watermelon red, I think made a big difference. Of course, I was throwing it on a 1/2 ounce weight, and I'm throwing it on, this is the Virtus Ranger. It's a 7'3" medium heavy, 7-to-1 gear ratio reel, but blah, 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 whatever. So something I've done is I've got my main line was like 18-pound test, and then I went with 15-pound big game mono to kind of help float that Carolina rig up off of the bottom a little bit. And it does make a difference. You know, 15 pounds, it's a good weight. That big game's pretty abrasion resistant, and it does allow that bait to float up just a little bit. So a 1/2 ounce weight. But one more little thing that I did, and I think made a bit of a difference. This is a little VMC ringed EWG. It's got that little ring on there. So it's like kind of the same concept as a swing head, you know, like a Biffle Bug swing head deal. It gave that Carolina rig a lot of action. It's not so stiff, and it's something I've been experimenting around with, and I think it makes a big difference. And I was concerned about the weight, so this is just a 3-aught. It's kind of a medium wire hook. I was a little bit concerned about the weight of that ring pulling the bait down, but it doesn't. I mean, it's super light, and it really doesn't affect the float rate. But that was the rig that I caught the fish that I weighed in on day 2. Just a kind of a light Carolina rig. It's a great thing to throw out of the back of the boat. So let's get back into the video, because we got more fish to catch.
Ain't gonna help. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna help. Oh. No. Man. Catfish or?
No, it's a catfish.
It might help. I know, man. Stuff's expensive.
I hate it.
But
Even on 40% discount.
But if you didn't have it, you probably would have caught a third of the fish that you caught today.
He's not even gonna help. Never mind.
I got it. Good one? Need net? No? Ah, God, I'd love to have that fish. It's healthy.
He's not bigger than that other one.
I don't think he is, but I don't know.
mount's my smallest one. Here, last spot I have, I think I can catch a big one. I pretty much ran.
Is this where I caught my keeper at? Or not? No, on that side?
It goes for
Right on. I'm gonna steal one of these and put it on.
That's what my coat yesterday was doing too.
Did he catch any on it?
No, he was just taking all my dead ones.
It's so freaking hard
He
to
had
do.
a lighter, he was melting them back together.
You know how it is, like, if you cast like 1 foot to the right, you don't get bit. I'll just drag a freaking Carolina ring. What the hell? All right, man, get you a 5-pounder. How far are we from the Paris? 20? Got one. That's behind the seat. Yeah, that's a keeper. Get ready. Here it comes. Clutch. Clutch fish. And the hook comes out. Thanks, sir. Right. Never give up. Never give up. A watermelon red, baby, coming through. The old ball and chain. We're 9, right? Yeah. Boat 9. Thanks, sir. Still got his nav light in. Oh, man. I'm ready to go fishing again tomorrow. Make it a 3-day. All right, go get some bags.
3 little babies. 2. Oh, first
Hey.
Bag bar.
How'd it go?
Not good.
Not good?
No.
Did you catch 3?
Couple keepers.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, I got 2, just small ones.
Thinking nothing going to that. I couldn't make them bite. I kept trying to force feed them.
Yeah. It's fishing, ain't it?
Tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't do no worse than 19th though.
That's true. We're gonna get paid regardless. Clutch fish right there at the end. There we go. That's it. It's a good idea doing that if you got an open live well. Caught them all on a stupid tube.
How about that?
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Chalk it up. This one's over.
Jake? What's he got in there? It's hard to beat him.
Very, very hard. What'd you do? You get a couple?
I got 2, yeah. I got a clutch fish and like the last 15 minutes.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
You going to Ozarks?
I might fish it next year.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure. They had a couple of these scheduled on top of the Ozark division. I got 2 again. Not as big as yesterday, but how'd you do, man?
I got 13.
Yeah. Anyway,
First up's Josh Dowdy yesterday.
Not as much as yesterday?
13 ounces fishing.
not as much as yesterday.
No, nowhere
A little
near.
tough on him today.
I'm just lucky. I'm lucky to have one. Gabe. YouTube, yeah. 10 Horse Money. That's me. Yes, sir.
I've seen a couple of them.
Thanks. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we'll have one today, and one yesterday.
Better
So
than tournaments I show on TV now.
yeah. Did you catch a couple?
I got 3.
Good.
I just, I don't know, I caught 5 or 6, so they're all about the same size.
Nice.
No big ones, never
That's,
could get a big one.
that's what I got. I got 2 about like that, maybe smaller. What's up, bro?
What about it?
Much. Got your bag full? Good.
I have a little more than what we had yesterday.
Some green fish today, huh?
Yeah, I had 2 green ones yesterday too.
Okay.
Them smallmouth don't weigh anything. All of them look exactly like that one. It's long and lanky.
Yeah.
Targeted a large amount just because I knew they weighed.
Way a little more. I targeted whatever hit a Carolina red.
That's right.
I don't care what it was. White bass, whatever. They're just not committing or what? Or just not seeing as
Dude, I can't
many.
even make a move. Like that 6-pounder, I threw on it for 5 minutes. She never, like, normally you throw over there, storm out there, and then go back. Storm out there and go back. She just, finally I picked up a spinnerbait and I said, by golly, you're going to move. Like, I think run it in your noggin.
You went old
And when I
school.
did,
Gary'd be proud of you.
oh, yeah.
Yep. Paid off for you yesterday.
I tell my coach today, I said, I know we're going to catch it. I ain't going to catch it.
Oh, man.
Turn the corner. Or set Jackson. I ain't getting in here.
At least you got to see one.
He's everywhere
We're
at
pretty
the
good
same
about that,
spot.
aren't we? It's about every tournament we run into. So you're a lot.
Yeah, I'm more tired from netting catfish than I am from actually fishing, man. Them suckers are heavy. You get 15, 20 pounds of meat.
Right.
Blew a hole in your net, that one did.
There wasn't
I got really lucky. One bit me and I managed to pull it away from him.
I couldn't pull it away from
And it was,
you.
dude, it was a big one too. It was just like what you're talking about.
Everyone.
I seen him coming. I was like, ooh. He still nipped at it. Throwing the only one that I hooked on the minnow all day. I was lining him in. I said, I don't want to base it with bitty. I was lining him in. He was like a 14, 15 incher, and he jumped like right here at the other, side of the tub. It came off. As soon as my bait hit, it's like 20. Like I've never seen that many all come at the bait at one time. They're like right there.
Wow.
One eats it, and I let him swim. Comes off, my minnow comes all the way to the surface. As soon as it goes back in the water, boom, big in that time, like 4 pounder.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
What did it say? Came off 3 times in a row, not the same fish. Reeled it in, and the minnow,
you had the school fired up.
Had bowed the whole minnow up over my hook. Like there was no hook.
Oh,
sticking out
okay,
at
gotcha.
all. I'd have them till they let go of it.
I had that happen in Seminole one time on a buzz boat.
Did you really?
I caught having about 7, got him above the jump, made the buzz like half, boom, right there, nothing got it.
Was that your father-in-law yesterday? Came down on that little
Yeah.
motorbike there,
I never got
that
that.
electric bike thing?
Yeah.
That was classic. I thought he was going to give you a ride all the way back to the house. That'd be funny.
That would be. Get some pegs on the back of it.
Looked like Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Eric Long, number 4 lures. We have a boat number 2. 15 pounds and 3 ounces. Everybody 2 bags. And very important birthday party last night. So you got that little early, but come right back to the point.
Boat number 9, Gabe Montgomery. Okay. What's going on, brother?
Get that weight off your arm.
Thank you, appreciate it. I netted about 6 or 7 catfish in that 15 to 20 pound range. He's wearing me out.
At least you had the air conditioner on the boat, right?
Exactly, just like last time.
5 pounds and 12 ounces total 2-day weight. For Mr. Eric, 15 pounds and 16 ounces. What'd you catch them on? Head rig, good job.
Ned rig. You can catch them on a Ned rig.
Levi Kohl, fishing at the boater yesterday. That's 10 pounds, 84.
See, I can't lie because I got video.
Yeah, there you go.
Just quite a bit. Just grab that rig. Right there, how much you need. They're going to be good ones out there. We've got 3. 9 pounds and 7 ounces. Probably they weigh 19 pounds and 11 ounces. Levi Kohl, catch them over there.
I promise you, we'll make it one.
Oh,
Good job, Nick.
Right, thanks, buddy. See you next year. Yeah. Lord willing, then the creek don't rise, you know.
here comes one of my favorite co-anglers because he's always smiling.
Yeah!
He's always got his GoPro going.
That's
I don't
right.
know why he wants to put it towards me, but anyway,
That's
Jake
right.
Montgomery.
Here.
Yesterday had 7 pounds and 9 ounces. Fishing as a co-angler. He's got 2 today. What about number 3?
Never saw it. I'm very fortunate to have 2 fishing behind that guy. But I will tell you, I netted 7 catfish for over 100 pounds. It was a very exciting day. You'll see the video. I'm actually wore out more from netting catfish than I am from catching fish.
Well, that sounds like fun, though.
It was fun. I mean, we could have fed the whole neighborhood for sure.
You got 2 today. You need 8 to 7 to grab the lead from Eric.
Now you got that.
Not too bad. 5 pounds, 15 ounces. Total weight's 13.8. Gator currently 3rd place.
Awesome, man.
Good job, buddy.
All right, appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It was not easy. Yeah, yeah. It was not easy. I'm very fortunate to have what I have.
4th place. What did you catch him on this weekend?
Got it. You're welcome. Ha-ha! I got 4th place. Nice. Got some hardware. Hey, that last spot, man. That last spot. That was it. I was like, you don't want to throw that freaking minnow? He wants to drag his Carolina rig. If I'd have thrown that minnow, I wouldn't have caught that fish. Now you can buy your new trolling motor. I'm super stoked, man. I was just hoping to hold 9th place. I didn't know I'd jump up that much. Shows you how tough it was. I was 1 fish away from winning. Maybe, I don't know. You always say that. You were 1 fish away from winning too. Could have been like one of those catfish. You could have kept one of those. You got the whole story right here.
Oh yeah.
You got the whole story right here.
Fish the Ozark division.
Sometimes, yeah. I fished a couple of them this year.
I thought I've seen it.
Yeah, I fished them. I think I fished them last year too. But 2 of these were scheduled on top of the Ozarks, so I kind of had to make my mind up which one. It just depends on who you draw. I mean, of course, like at the Ozarks, you got most likely gonna be fishing docks of some sort. How'd you end up doing today?
Oh, I didn't fish. I didn't make it.
Oh, you didn't make it?
I didn't make it. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds nice. I woke up at like 2:30 and I couldn't go back to sleep.
Really?
Yeah, I just laid there.
I've laid down last night. I sleep terrible. And last night I laid down and I was done until I got up. I didn't even wake up to go to the bathroom.
Just slept all the way through, huh? Yeah. I'm sleeping in tomorrow for sure, man.
In 1st place, on the no motor side, 5 bass weighing 15 pounds, 15 ounces. Check for $2,759. Eric Law. Let me tell you a little story about this young man. He knew he'd made the cut. He had a birthday party for his grandson and he was 2 hours away. So I excused him from the meeting and then we just got him fixed up with his motor. But anyway, congratulations coming right back. Now you got, how was the grandson?
7 years old.
Now you got something to tell him.
I know.
All right. In 2nd place, on the motor side, 6 bass weighing 24 pounds even, checking $2,759, Edward Geddes. Good job, man. In 2nd place, on the no motor side, 5 bass weighing 1510, check for $1,379, and Daniel.
Nice for General Power. Good job.
In third place on the boater side, 6 bass weighing 22 pounds and 12 ounces. One of those fish weighs 6 pounds and 7 ounces. That's a real good fish this time of year on Kentucky Berkeley Lake. Third place pays $1,839. Big bass $720. Total purse $2,559. Harbor love it.
Good work, brother.
Appreciate it. You catch him today?
I got fourth, ended up getting fourth. So, yeah, pretty stoked.
Oh, we need one of those back.
Happy to catch a fish, you know, at the back of the boat.
Happy to catch him out in front.
Harbor.
What's that?
I didn't know she gave you a trophy.
I thought that was your big bass trophy. Yeah. You could have sold that on eBay.
In third place on the no boater side, 5 bass weighing 13 pounds 15 ounces. Chick for $919. Ethan. In fourth place on the boater side, 6 bass weighing 21.8. Chick for $1,287. Eli Lubehusen.
You're good, Danny. Eli. He's like, what? All right.
In fourth
Hey,
place
will
on
you
the
hold
no
this for
boater
me?
side,
Yeah, right.
4 bass weighing 13.8. Check for $644. Gabe Montgomery. Always a smile. Always. In fifth place on the boater side, 6 bass weighing 20 pounds and 10 ounces. Check for
Congrats,
Did
man.
you know?
No, finished 46.
Yeah, good work.
Are you serious?
37. I knew you'd go make it.
Good job,
That's
Ed.
amazing. Thank you.
Good job.
in ninth place.
Where'd you end up at?
$36.
Where'd you end up at?
12 today.
12.
Oh, yeah. Everybody gets checked. Everybody here gets checked.
I already thought
See
You're
you.
welcome.
Place check for $230. Dennis Taylor.
Congratulations.
All right, folks, that's a wrap on the video, man. We had a lot of fun out there. It was a grinder. It was not easy, but kept our heads down. And kind of a funny story. So Levi was basically tied for AOY, sitting in 9th place going into the tournament. He needed to finish 8th place or better to snipe the title away. He ended up getting 7th place. So he couldn't go up there and watch it. So we sat down here in the boat for a little bit because he was a little bit nervous. In fact, he was going to put it on the trailer, and he got a text as he was pulling out to head over there to the boat ramp, and said he pulled it off. So congratulations, man. What's your thoughts on it, man?
Thank you. It was a long year. I thought I had lost it a long time ago, but we got it done.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about the day. I mean, kind of did things go as you thought, or
No.
talk a little bit about the adjustments and
Not
what
a
you
single
saw out there?
thing went right today. It was just, I got lucky enough to catch what I did, and luckily they got in the boat.
Yeah. What about yesterday?
Yesterday was tough too. It didn't go the way I wanted it to either. Maybe this weekend didn't go as good as I wanted it, but it went well enough apparently.
That's all that matters, man. You kept you kept casting, kept grinding, and kept moving, and ended up with the weight you needed to get the angler of the year. So hats off, man. That's sweet. I ended up 4th place. Got some hardware. Way to end the year. Feel solid. 11th place in the division, 4th place in this tournament, super tournament. So I will be going to the regionals, and that was one of the goals, man. That's one of the goals. It was tough on my end. He, as you saw in the video, he threw a minnow most of the day and jerkbait a little bit, and I threw Carolina rig basically. I mean, I just kept casting and kept dragging, kept casting and kept dragging. Just trying to pay attention to where the boat was. I was trying to drag kind of off the edges as much as possible. If I got a shot to kind of throw somewhat parallel, I would. I didn't want to throw in front of him, but I tried to 45 it or whatever as much as possible. And man, I had one fish. I had nothing until probably noon, I guess, and I caught that one keeper, and then basically our last stop threw that Carolina rig out there and caught the one that ended up getting me some hardware. So had a lot of fun, man. Appreciate it. It was good times. We're gonna go put this sucker back on the trailer, and I've got a 2-hour and 40-minute drive to the house. I'm not gonna eat Wendy's on the way home because last time I did, I almost fell asleep. Pro tip, do not eat a bunch of fast food when you gotta drive like 2 hours. It's rough on the old stomach and the mind. So that's a wrap. Give me a subscribe if you have not. Like the content and all that jazz, and until next time.
Before we end the video, just want to say thanks to everybody that come up and introduced yourselves to me over the last several years as I've been fishing these BFLs and doing this YouTube channel. It's cool. It's really nice to meet you guys. Great conversations, and I always appreciate everybody that says hi to me. Made a lot of friends, and that's one of the really cool things about the BFL is you do meet a lot of cool people. You have a lot of great friendships that last for a long time, and that's what makes it special. It's more than just a fishing tournament. It's a brotherhood, sisterhood, camaraderie is all good. Really appreciate everybody and all the people that have been working with me sponsorship wise. It's been awesome. I'm working with some great companies and much appreciated. Jake Lawrence ended up winning the tournament. He had 27 pounds. 3 ounces. He won last year too. He's just a hammer. He's a really good dude, So congratulations, Jake. Ed Geddes finished second with 24 pounds. Actually ate dinner with Ed the night before. Harbor 11 was in third. And as you work your way down the list, Ryan Kirkpatrick was in 8th. You got Toby Cornyn in 11th, and then Gary, the guy I fished day 1 with, he ended up in 12th place. He had 19 pounds. Brad, my buddy Brad, finished in 15th place with 16 pounds. And my buddy Joe that I fished with in practice ended up in 25th place. He barely missed the cut by just ounces. And that's the thing with this 3-fish limit. This was a 3-fish limit. The weights are so tight that ounces matter. On the coast side, we have Eric Law. Congratulations, Eric. I talked to Eric too the morning of the tournament. He had 15 pounds, 15 ounces. Ed Daniel was in 2nd place with 15.10, and Ethan had 13.15. So it was pretty tight. I had 13.8. So, one fish. I weighed in 4 fish. And it's amazing. You hear people talk about how important just catching one more fish is. And so many times, one fish would have went so far. That would have had to have been a good fish for me to pull it off, but yeah, one fish is such a big deal. As far as the angler of the year on the boater side, Levi finished first with 13.19. Clint Knight was second with 13.17, just 2 points of difference. Mateo was third with 13.09. On the co-angler side, it was John Levin with 13.12, Peyton Nolan with 12.26, and Hunter Holdman with 12.22. I ended up finishing in 11th with 1,100 pounds. I zeroed in that first tournament, which kind of hurt me. I wouldn't have got angler of the year by any means, but I probably could move up in that 5th place. The zero just kills you in the back of the boat. That's it. That's a wrap. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for following the channel. We will be making the regional. We made the regional, so we will be doing videos coming up on Pickwick Lake in the regional. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Until next time.